Thank you, and I appreciate everybody joining me today. Today, I want to talk about the power of life insurance. I think this is an interesting topic because not a lot of people understand how um, complicated life insurance can be and how powerful a tool it can be if it's used right. What I look at is when we're talking to a lot of our clients, prospects, and especially a lot of the professionals we work with, I like to ask them, which model do you have? Do you have the model that is the old flip phone, the original cell phones, or do you have the most modern phone available? You know, if you think about it, that original phone was designed just for talking. Now with our phones, we talk, we text, we do everything we can use a computer for, but that's what we use our phone. Life insurance has evolved the same way. If you look at the evolution of life insurance, originally we had term and whole life. And I think a lot of professionals think that's all there is. Is it term or is it whole life? And as I'm talking to professionals, we need to educate them that we have universal life, variable life, index life, and all of these new riders that are coming out. All of these are tools that are in our toolbox that we can help our clients to solve the needs that they have. As you think about that evolution, it's helping us to always, we know we have the death benefit of life insurance, but how can we use the tax-free nature of cash value and all of these riders that can accelerate the death benefit to take care of things like long-term care? All of these are designed to help our clients use their money, use this tool in the best way possible. I like looking at the history of life insurance, and if you look at these companies, all of these companies, have one thing in common, and that they used life insurance to help them succeed. Walt Disney used his life insurance to help fund the startup of Disneyland. And you start looking at these companies, and they're not unique, but they're famous for how they were able to be successful and get their business started. But there again, life insurance is critical. And as we start looking at life insurance, think about putting that puzzle together, that puzzle box. We're looking at how do how much death benefit do we need? How much premium can our client afford, or how much premium does our client want to put in, and for how long? Then we start looking at the type of policy, and we're looking at the goals of our client. And as we're starting to do this, all of this comes together. And of course, we have to look at what the health of our client is. Of course, we would love for all of our clients to be super healthy and be able to qualify for the best rating possible, but that's not reality. And so we have to make sure that we're looking at what our client needs, what our client can afford. And as we're putting this puzzle, this life insurance puzzle together for them, that we're really doing it in the way that benefits them the best going forward. When we're designing the policy, I think one of the things that really is misunderstood is how flexible the policy design can be. So if you think about, most people envision life insurance as, what's the maximum death benefit that I can get? How much death benefit can I get for the absolute least amount of cost? And this can be in a term policy, it could be in a guaranteed UL policy, it could be in a VUL or IUL with a no lapse guarantee. But we're looking at what gives that maximum death benefit for the least amount of cost for our client. And so if you think about it, we're crushing that death benefit or increasing the death benefit while we're crushing the cost down. The exact opposite happens if we're trying to maximize our cash value. When we're trying to maximize the cash value, we want to crush that death benefit down as low as we can. And if we want the tax-free benefits of the cash value, we want to crush that death benefit down and be as close to the modified endowment contract line as we can get. So if you think about lowest cost, maximum cash into the policy, maximum premium being paid into the policy, and the absolute lowest death benefit that the MAcc limits would allow us to get. And that's going to get us our best cash growth and help our clients have cash value as the goal. If you think about what most people don't know about life insurance, they don't know what life insurance offers beyond a death benefit. There again, many of the people we talk to just think death benefit, lowest cost. But how can life insurance help them during their life? And this is where we're going to jump into a lot of the newer features and benefits of life insurance, because life insurance is such a unique tool that it allows us to customize for our client. Now we know for most policies, it's going to be an income tax-free death benefit. And there are ways to mess that up and create a taxable benefit. But for the most part, most of these are going to be income tax-free death benefits. And if we need to, we can also get that estate tax-free if that's what our client needs. If we want a cash growth policy, the policy inside the life insurance, that cash value can grow tax deferred. And if we want, we can access that money income tax free. So think about this. You can put in after tax money, grow it tax deferred, and at any time you want it, you can pull that money out income tax free. So it gives you that opportunity now to access that money at any age without a penalty. And so many people look at Roth IRAs, and Roth IRAs are incredible tools to be using as well. One of the problems with Roth IRAs is they have contribution limits. So it's one where, yes, I've got the money I'd like to put in. However, I'm making too much money and I can't put in the amount of money into that Roth that I want. With life insurance, we can design the policy to be able to take virtually as much contribution as our clients want to put in, and we can access that money at any age, depending on how the client's needs and wants go. One of the newest, and I think more innovative features of life insurance is that we're seeing in the industry now is all of these additional riders that are being added to the policy. So typically, if you think about terminal illness, if we have a client that has a terminal illness and they have 1 to 2 years left, to live, so they've had a cancer diagnosis or other health diagnosis, if they need the money, not only are we looking at can they access their cash value, but think about a policy that was designed for death benefit. Now they need access to cash for whatever their needs are. That accelerated death benefit can now accelerate that death benefit, and they can get a portion of that death benefit now income tax free, using it now. And the other things that we can look at, it's not only terminal illness, but long-term care type benefits, long-term care riders, chronic illness, critical injury riders. All of these riders are going to help our clients to be able to use more of that policy now, even though they may have planned for using it somewhere, for a death benefit or cash value, but the needs have changed. Now they can access that policy now. If you think about life insurance and what it can do, it really creates a tool that helps us to start looking at our clients' planning needs, whether it's tax planning, estate planning, retirement, charitable planning. All of those different planning areas can be benefited by the use of life insurance. Life insurance can come in and, help us, in our estate planning, help pay the estate tax, leverage that in. For retirement planning, we can build up that cash value to use the tax-free cash value when we need it. Charitable planning, we can increase what we're giving to our charities and donations. So you can build that endowment for the charities that you care about. All of these, planning areas can be enhanced by the use of life insurance if it's used properly. So as you think about life insurance, think about the other areas that can be a benefit for your clients and how you can help them and improve their planning. I appreciate you being on, and if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.